Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. Your season starts now. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal gives high rewards, but does come... Make sure your squad's ready to fire on all cylinders by prepping this week's game plan. everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The next chapter of this young man's life starts with this game. And as his professional career officially begins, he'll have to prove he can handle the challenge of running the ball against the bigger, faster, tougher defenses of the NFL. It's the Raiders going up against the Titans.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Six-year man Marquette King on to punt. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. Looking for Decker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So the Titans get ready to take possession. Franchise which has missed the playoffs 8 straight years there in Nashville. But the arrow, I think it's pointing up. 9 wins last year, 5 of them against playoff teams, which was the most in the NFL.
I think the 9 wins was a surprise, but when you mentioned 5 against NFL playoff teams in 2016, that really tells you what got accomplished in Tennessee last year. They want to be a tough football team. They want to be a ground-based team on offense. They had to get better on defense. They did that in the offseason through some free agency. And then in the draft, they tried to help out their young quarterback, Marcus Mariota. Gave him Corey Davis, a wide receiver, in the 1st round. Gave him Taywan Taylor, a wide receiver, in the 3rd round. And then on defense, Adoree Jackson, a cornerback who might play a little bit of offense for the Titans as well. They expect to make a huge run to try and wrest the AFC South crown away from Houston.
A Tennessee 1st down. That one Mariota to Matthews. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Danico Autry. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Dances by him. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that count?
Good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans scored a touchdown last year, 72% of their trips in the red zone, tops in the league, and they've got another shot here, 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And now running right through him. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been. Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. They go play action. Mariota. They find some open field here. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Oh, he's not going to get it by much, but on 4th and 1, all you're worried about is moving the sticks. And here he's able to fight his way forward for a couple of yards, and that's all he needed. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it? No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run. Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half. LR, that's my man. That's your guy. And bulldozing his way through. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut. But he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one. From the red zone now, Mariota. And this is incomplete. The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there, making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Immediate dividends from their #1 pick, Charles. Here's Marquette King now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. An update now from down in Houston. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. Blake Bortles, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. So quick on the spin. He's spinning, man. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Reminder that later tonight we'll see the Giants and Cowboys battle in Dallas. Seems like they're always playing in week 1. And then on Monday night, a doubleheader. Adrian Peterson, his first game with the Saints. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play on third down for the Titans. 67 yards. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be third down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
But it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. Now with his... Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Oakland. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and it'll be Titan football. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Stays on his feet. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Mariota. Got a man. It's the first NFL catch for Corey Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one is incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring... Here's Marquette King now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. With that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there. You see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
To throw Mariota. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
To throw is Mariota. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
third down, Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he's got some space here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play fake, Mariota. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll bring up a second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. He finds Douglas complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Marquette King now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And we'll see what he can do on the return. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. And the Jaguars have scored again, so they are in the driver's seat big time in that one. Blake Bortles, outstanding to this point. 4 touchdown passes. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And able to find Decker. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. It's a pickup of 21. And the Titans are going to have a first. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Play action now. Mariota.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Time for a break. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. We're back to see what happens after this. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
but they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over. Here's Marquette King now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This will be taken at the 10. Able to slither by. They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And the Steelers.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game. Don't forget, work on installing your game plan prior to this week's matchup.